Preparing live stream. Check, check, check. There it is. There it is. There it is.
We're live.
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton,
Scott Swiftwater Tony, Rob Michael, Jared Wheeler, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show and thanks for tuning in. Hey, what's happening, fellas? Huh? You're muted, Scott. Couldn't hear you. Oh, just give us a thumbs up.
Everybody.
Enjoying a little bit of warm weather here.
Sure. I had too many windows opened up. I was like, where's the freaking show?
Enjoying the warm weather? Okay. Don't get too to it, probably.
No, I won't.
Well,
midweek it starts to vanish.
25 degrees today.
Yeah, it's nice to get one nice day.
I think ours is in 75s now for the rest of the week.
It's cold in the mountains today. We were up running around.
Yeah. See, here, Scott, it's cold. And if we get a nice day, like 50s, we feel blessed.
Right.
It was
although it's
40 something yesterday and 25 today.
Okay, see? And that's tomorrow. Being the 50. What, Rob?
It's supposed to be like 83 in Quartzsite Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm happy getting a 50 tomorrow.
We had the water running yesterday, and now today it was all froze.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing. It rains, it freezes. It rains, it
We had
freezes.
water running behind the cabin yesterday, and today it was all froze.
Sure. Now tomorrow, are you going to be warmer tomorrow, Rich, or is that just here?
I'm not sure. I didn't even check.
I know
I
here.
think it's going to be the same. I think it's going to be cold.
Oh, okay. Because see, here it's supposed to be like 50, 52 tomorrow. So, and then back to cold.
Cool.
Back to 30. Until Thursday when we go back up to 49.
Woo!
Whoop, that stupid groundhog.
Oh, no,
Tim will be
tomorrow it's supposed to be 53.
Oh, okay. So you are getting that warm day too. And then
Tim
back,
will be out in the yard sing "We're Having a Heat Wave."
I'll be running around like
He whacked his car.
waxing. Needs to be a little tad bit warmer for
Yeah.
good waxing.
Yeah, last week at work I was wearing Carhartts. So
Yeah.
I might be wearing shorts.
I was too, Jaron. I had Carhartts on out there. Yeah. And it's like, oh, now tomorrow I could just wear regular. Don't even have to wear thermals tomorrow. See, that's a good day.
Yeah. Oh, for everybody out there in radio land, me and Wide Gold will be at the Quartzsite Gold Show this upcoming weekend.
Wait a minute. Are you guys really?
Yeah, we're going.
That is awesome.
Yeah. We will be there.
Heck yeah. Signing autographs, taking pictures.
Heck yeah.
If they can find us.
Quartzsite Gold Show. What day you guys going to be there? Both days? Just one day?
Friday and Saturday, but then we're going to come back Sunday morning because we got a Super Bowl deal to go to.
Oh, the Super Bowl next Sunday?
Yeah.
It is? Super Bowl's next Sunday?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, what time does that start? 8 o'clock.
Something like that.
Probably, right? Rich?
Probably, I don't know. We should have shows then.
Yeah. I know it usually starts at 8. Uh-huh.
But yeah.
Huh.
We will be there.
Super Bowl.
Just look for a guy in a black hat with a bandana around his neck with a GoPro camera in his hand. Woohoo!
And a Prospectors.
You won't be on the show then. So
Right. And a Prospectors radio shirt on.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
we probably won't have a show
We might not. Yeah. Yeah, maybe not.
because of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, if all you guys are watching the Super Bowl.
I'll be
I'm not
watching.
watching that crap, but
I ain't watching it. I don't watch it.
we're just going to the thing because we got a square for $50 and it includes free beer and free food for that party.
Uh-huh.
You'll be watching it at the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm not like just glued
You'll
to
be
it.
watching it at the party.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
likely.
Yeah.
I don't.
Enough said.
It'll be like everything else when he's watching on
Uh,
TV or in the Zoom meetings. He just talks through the whole thing.
well, yeah, I guess we don't have to do a show next week then. Yeah. Yeah. It's Super Bowl.
I mean, it's really.
Oh, right. That way everybody can enjoy their Super Bowl. Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be watching the Super Bowl.
who's playing in the Super Bowl?
Chiefs and the Bills.
And the Eagles?
Chiefs and the Bills.
The Eagles and the refs.
The Eagles and the refs. What's that?
The Eagles and the Chiefs.
The Eagles and the Chiefs.
Yeah,
Also, it ain't the Bills. It's the Eagles.
I know.
It's the
It's the Eagles
Eagles.
and the Chiefs. I was messing with you.
No, yeah, we lost to the refs.
Yeah.
You know,
You guys, I just come back from the restroom. You ought to see that NASCAR is beating and banging on that little track like they're
left turn.
not playing nice.
Buffalo,
think
too, but
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
just beating the
no.
heck out of each other's car.
They ain't got nothing else to do. Right? Oh, all right. So no show Super Bowl Sunday. Okay.
I think that'd be smart.
Yeah. Yeah. Enjoy your Super Bowl. Why not? Why the heck not? Yeah.
I just watch it for the commercials.
I might watch 10, 15 minutes of it.
I do wings and all kinds of stuff for the Super Bowl.
Oh, you do all that crap. See, I might watch a couple minutes of it. And it's like, okay, good enough.
I don't care for Super Bowl or
I
football.
don't
Period.
I don't either, Rob. That's why I am. It's like, I don't care about this crap.
I'm like Jared. I used to like to watch the commercials, but anymore they kind of.
Yeah, it used to be about the commercials, and now the
Well, now you
commercials-
can't be funny on anything because everybody keeps getting offended.
yeah, they tend to, don't they?
I'm telling you.
Well, there's no more country in the Super Bowl, so you can
Wait.
forget that.
What do you mean, no more country in the Super Bowl?
Ever since that Jay-Z and them took over the head of the Super Bowl, there'll be no more country.
Oh, like country music, you mean?
Yep. Because they have all the rap and all that
Oh,
stuff.
I got you. Okay.
So from now on, it's going.
Yeah.
Since what 2019, I believe.
Oh, okay.
They have the contract for the Super Bowl. So
Sure. Makes sense, I guess. But, oh well. I said,
Oh.
I don't watch it. Last time I watched the halftime show, it was the dumbest thing I ever seen. And I was like, okay. Won't be watching this again.
you're not missing anything.
Exactly. I'm like, God. I remember when halftime shows were good
Yeah, and or funny.
and or funny. Yeah, remember back in the day? Yeah. And you always had good Super Bowl commercials like Bud Wise.
They still have like the
Yeah.
Monday Night Football where they had the Hank Williams Jr. thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know if they do that anymore.
I probably doubt it. I doubt it. Interesting though. Yeah, so no show next week.
Yeah.
Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl.
The stupid bowl.
Who do you guys like in the Super Bowl? Make your picks.
I don't know. That's up in the air for me because Philly and
Oh yeah, because you're in
I mean, I
Pennsylvania.
like the Chiefs, but
But you got to go
I
Philly.
like two, so I don't know.
Yeah, you have to go Philly. You have to.
I'm going to
I
say
don't-
the Chiefs. Let ref like them.
Chiefs.
Yeah, I don't care for either, but I hope Saquon Barkley runs all over the Chiefs.
I don't care for either team, but I just hope the Eagles win.
All right. I agree with you, Rob. I care less about them, but if anybody's going to win, I'd like to see the Eagles win.
Well, the Chiefs has got all the hoopla going on about them.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, I
kind of scripted, you know.
Yeah.
You don't know if they're cheating or not. So
Shut that crap.
looks like they are. So
Shut that crap down. Let the Eagles win.
Well, Yeah, we had rain the other day, so we haven't been able to dig for about a couple of days now.
That's what Rob was saying earlier.
Yeah, he went and uncovered the hole today, so it should probably be with the sun on it today and the wind blowing just a little bit. It should be dry enough tomorrow to dig that
Maybe.
stuff up. Maybe, yeah, just maybe.
Maybe.
But
right, you need a good sunny, windy day, right?
oh yeah,
That helps dry that stuff out good. I'm sure. Yeah.
but
So-
he's got buckets down there. He said so. Are they classified or no?
No.
Okay.
They're just buckets.
I'm not in YouTube yet, so if anybody's wondering why I'm not,
Oh, you're not on YouTube? Okay.
so if
Speaking
somebody's
of,
saying hi to me, hello.
speaking of gold, did you watch Gold Rush this week, guys? Jared?
Gee, I think so.
Yes, we did. Rick's still struggling to find ground. He thought he found a little sweet spot where it's just barely off the top of the surface, get a good pan, and then they ran. I can't remember how many yards, and then there was just no gold in it anymore.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was gone.
Okay.
I was telling Rob, I was like, I think it turned.
Think it's what?
The gold streak must have turned. I'd go back and try a left or a right until I found it again and take off on it again.
Can he just start continuing right where he left off and following it there?
Well, but he just said he ran a bunch of dirt and there was no gold in it.
Yeah, but it wasn't there. It was like,
well, it was in the beginning.
Oh, yeah, it's like a mile away.
Well, he took a test pan out of it. I seen him.
Yeah, I seen him take a test pan, but it's like.
But then as he continued digging, the gravels and the bedrock was all gone, so it turned somewhere.
Yeah, something wasn't right. Something wasn't right.
Give me a second, guys.
Yeah, he needs to find him a spot quick, like.
They say it was 1,000 yards and 27 ounces or so.
That's where he's at now, or that's his goal?
That's what that dirt tested out to be.
Oh. Okay. Gotcha. And Parker?
I don't remember the numbers, but he had his best cleanup finally.
Finally back on it.
Yeah, he kind of made a joke. Oh, I didn't know that scale went that high, but he's had way higher cleanouts.
Tony, struggling?
No, he's got so many operations going that it's going to be hard for him to really not have a decent cleanup, even if they have issues at one or the other.
All right.
Cousin Mike been just slaying it.
Okay. And all his plants are running again? I thought they were down. I thought 2 of them went down.
They did it.
Let's see. I don't remember if they're all. I think there's one down right now still, but I think the rest are up and running.
Yeah. Okay. So that I think covers everybody there then. Oh, they didn't show Kevin this week though.
No.
Next week, hopefully they show him finally getting his first clean out.
No, they won't because Kevin's stuff's running too good. They don't have anything to show you.
I just want to see his cleaning. They should be running. They had plenty.
Everybody's like, well, we never see Kevin. Well, yes, stuff he never break down.
He's got that fancy wash plant that he bought.
Oh, yeah.
So I just want to see how he does. Curious.
Yeah, he should be running by now.
Right?
I would think.
He was ready to start running last week.
I was going to say he was running last week.
Yeah, they started feeding dirt. But that's it. They didn't show us nothing else. So this next week, we should see how he did.
Right.
Like, boom, a huge clean out.
Or if you guys out there don't know, Larson just won. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Hey, he beat him up to get there, but he won.
All right.
That means he's in the big race, the big show.
All right.
Let's say hi to our chat.
Yes.
We got someone we haven't seen in a while. Dennis Hedrick.
Hey.
Jane Hartley. Ray Rusaw.
Ray was first.
On Hunt. Ken, of course, is in there. The
Uh-huh.
legend. Ogre, Michael Shelby, Don G, Charles Hanson, David Villa.
Mhm.
Randy.
Yeah, Randy's in there.
Uh,
Alan Burgers said it was 60 at Grand Canyon.
oh, nice.
Wow.
David Alfonsetti. And I believe that's it. If I missed you, sorry.
Sorry. Well, howdy, everybody over there in the YouTube
Heck yeah.
land. Heck yeah.
Hello, YouTube land.
YouTube land. Speaking of YouTube land, what are them gold prices like, Scott?
Well, they wouldn't look too good, but they don't look too bad neither. They were better the other day, but they kind of come down a little bit. But anyway, everything was looking pretty good through the week. If you guys followed along, it actually, well, let's just say it jumped. But anyway, it kind of went down 70 cents on Friday, I guess, but it's staying steady now, or not steady, but it's staying at 2,797. And it was 28.13 or something like that.
I thought it was 28.50 or something like that.
It went past 2,800 bucks. So it did a new record, and then it come back down a little bit. Right now, that's 2,796 bucks. That's pretty dang good, boys and girls. Silver actually went down 0.9, but it's hanging in at 31.28. So Tim, it's up in the 31 section now.
31 again. Okay, that's
Heck yeah.
doable. Can live with
Platinum went down $9. We got 981 bucks. Palladium went down 6, and we went to 1,032. And rhodium across the board, $5,000 and stayed unch.
do a thing.
Yeah. NASDAQ, Dow, and the S&Ps were all in the red. So,
Ah, and Jaron, what about the old Bitcoin?
Well, first, the high that it shows on my chart for gold was 2,817 and some change.
there you go.
Okay.
I was going to say, I thought it was in the teens.
Okay.
And then Bitcoin has been getting hammered. It is at $95,895.
Oh, okay. 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 It's okay, though. Been a rough week for it. Don't know why, but it has been. That's all I know. But that's okay.
It was amazing.
Amazing. Oh,
It was pretty cool to see. It was pretty cool to see the gold go up, though. So
It'll be interesting to see what it's like
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah, I think I'm going to
Yes, sir.
change my vote to will we see 3,000? I'm going to say yes now because
hey, I told you it will see 3,000.
the way things are happening right now, yeah,
Uh-huh. I'm telling you.
everything's getting ugly.
Yeah.
unless they get a big resistance.
I'm telling you, Scott, I'll send you my address when you're ready. You can mail me my gram of gold.
Right.
You mean right? It's gonna hit 3.
You could 3 yet, buddy.
Not yet. It's
Mm.
knocking on the door. Knock, knock. Who's there? Oh, 3,000.
Oh, 3,000.
Let me
Yeah, but
in.
I said that. But that was supposed to be in 2024, and it didn't do it.
Oh, no. It was just this year we made that bet.
I thought it was in December.
I thought it was way back, too. Yeah.
Just made it this year for this year, 2025. You know I'm right. You know it's going to hit 3,000. Oh, can't know.
All right. Like I said, it could be. It's going to hit. It's going to be hard to break the resistance around that, but it could.
This year's just begun. It's going to hit 3. Trust me.
Maybe. Maybe.
Trust me. Trust me. I still can't believe you guys are going to the gold show in Quartzite.
Heck yeah.
That is pretty cool. Wonder if any of our listeners will be there that caught tonight's show.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, you got any of your pictures left, Scott?
Manny.
Of you and Manny? Yeah. Got
Man,
any
I can't remember where she put those
left?
sunglasses.
You better take them with you.
Right.
I'm serious. Somebody might want one. They might go, Scott, you got any of them pictures? Yeah. Heck yeah.
Sorry, that's last year's edition.
You could do an updated one. You could do one with Rob and Manny. Yeah. Just saying. One with you, Rob and Manny.
Right.
Good. Just a thought.
Yeah.
Just like spitballing some thoughts out there.
I'll just drive him
Yeah,
around.
Rob can have that little twirly thing
He
on
could.
top of his head.
He could put on the spinny hat. There you go,
Yeah,
Rob.
there you go.
It's weird. You can't see the propeller because your background's on it.
Yeah.
There it is. Pew! We need to electrify that, put a motor on it where you can just hit a switch.
I
Yeah, you hit a switch and that sucker starts.
can see it too.
It's a cool hat.
Yeah.
Just saying. Don't care who you are. That hat is cool. They used to wear them. Kids used to really wear them hats. Yeah.
Well, I bet they did back in the day.
Hit back in the day. They were cool. Come on. Your hat's got a propeller on it. What more do you need?
We always had
You
special
had them
names.
ones that held 2 beer cans and had straws.
Right. You would never catch me wearing anything like that.
I had one when I was younger.
Did you have one, Rob? And then you
Yeah,
had the
my
goofy
one-
and don't forget about the ones that had the umbrella on top of it.
That's
But
funny.
mine was the hard hat one. Not
Oh, you had the
no,
hard hat version of the can
The
holder.
actual baseball hat helmet.
Stuff they come up with, right?
So
Just,
funny.
just saying. Well, who's all got stories tonight? I know Scott's got some more of his gold facts.
And I
Rob,
got the other stuff too. So
okay.
I got a couple things covered here. What was it that I was reading the other day?
I do.
All right, Rich does. Rob, um, fixing to choke to death. Rob, you got anything?
I got two stories I can
Okay.
bring up.
All right, so 3. So Rich, you want to go first to start her off?
Yeah, that's fun.
All right, and then I got the share screen, I believe, is on. So take it away whenever you're ready.
All right, I was trying to get my YouTube thing back up, but I don't even know where it's at. Yeah.
While you do
I'm
that,
up.
Coeur d'Alene, Idaho Gold Show, 8th and 9th of March.
Where at?
Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Idaho. Who's close to Idaho? You, Jaron?
Yeah, and Kane.
Are you?
Oh, that's up in the Panhandle. That's way up north.
Is it?
Yeah, for like Jaron, he would have to take 15 up to the 90 and head west.
How long? How far?
No, it's 8 hours at least.
Holy moly. Okay.
Because you got to go through Idaho Falls and then Dillon, Butte, go up towards Missoula, and then head west.
Rich probably won't be going to that one. Scott, you got 2 screens open.
Close that last one. I don't know what happened, but it went. My thing disappeared, or the window disappeared for the show, so I had to re-get in there. So.
What was that one gold show, Scott, that you were talking about? Or it's not a gold show, but an outing?
Oh, the Amber outing at Jackass Flats.
Yeah.
That's going to be, I think, like the 17th and 18th or something like that. I got to check. I just heard about it today. So.
All right. Let us know when you find out. All right, Rich, it's all you.
All righty. Can you see the screen?
Yep. I see some pretty green rocks.
All right, it's called a Columbia Emerald.
Hey. Resty.
All right. So emeralds are green and sometimes green with bluish tint. Precious gemstones that are mined in various geological settings. They are minerals in Burl group. For more than 4,000 years, emeralds have been among the most valuable of all jewels. Colombia is located in northern South America. This is a country that mines and produces the most emeralds in the global market, as well as the most desirable. It's estimated that Colombia accounts for 70 to 9% of the world's emerald market. While commercial grade emeralds are quite plentiful, fine and extra fine quality emeralds are extremely rare. Colombian emeralds are over 50 carat, can cost much more than diamonds of the same size. Colombian departments of Boyacá and Cundinamarca, both in eastern ranges of the Colombian Andes, are locations where most of the emerald mining takes place. Although the Colombian emerald trade has a rich history that dates as far back as the pre-Columbian era, the increase in world demand for the industry of gemstones in the early 20th centuries has led prices for nearly double of the global market.
Oh.
Until 2016, the Colombian emerald trade was the center of Colombia's civil conflict, which countries since the 1950s. So the history, pre-Columbian period, for thousands of years, emeralds have been mined and considered one of the most valuable jewels. First recorded dated back to the ancient Egypt, where they are particularly admired by the Queen Cleopatra. In addition to their authentic value, they're highly valued in ancient times because they were believed to increase the intelligence, protected marriages, eased childbirth, and possessor of the power of predicting future events. The emerald myths, an ancient Colombian legend, exist of two immortal human beings, a man and a woman, named Fura and Tenna, in order to populate the earth. I can't read half of this stuff because it's some other stuff, so I have to skip it. Today, the Fura and Tenna peaks rising approximately 840 and 500 meters, respectively, above the valley of Minor River. They are the official guardians of Colombia's Emerald Zone. They are located roughly 30 kilometers north of the mines of Muzo, the location of the largest emerald mines in Colombia. Skip that. So the monarchs and the gem-loving royalty in India, Turkey, and Persia eventually sought the New World treasures once the gems arrived in Europe. These new emerald owners expanded their private collections with spectacular artifacts bedazzled with emeralds. Between 1600 and 1820, the time frame of Spain's control over the Colombia mines. After Colombia's independence from Spain in 1819, the new government and other private mining companies assumed mining operations. Over the course of the 19th and 20th centuries, these mines were previously shut down numerous times because of political situations within the country. Okay. So the western emerald belt of Colombia stretches across northwestern areas, and then they give a bunch of the area names: Muzo, San Pablo, Puna. I can't say all these weird names. El Penin, Yapaki, Cooper. The emeralds occur mainly in hydromethyl mineralizations in Roca Blanca, Paji, Muzo, and Fortina formations, the later named after the mythical Cassia Furatina. Okay. Furatina was the owner of the finest emeralds of the Muzo territories before the Spanish conquest. It says Furatina, Furatena.
Don't know.
The major mines of this area are Muzo Mine, Cusco Cruz Mine, Las Pavas, La Pita, Penes Blancas Mine, La Palma Mine, Yacapi Mine, and Upama Mine. Small airports serving the Western Belt are Faratina Airport and Muzo Airport. So they have an Eastern Belt also. So they just show a small map. So negative byproducts of Colombia Emerald trade, the Green Wars. Colombia has dealt with a civil war starting with the mid 1950s that is still taking place in the country today. This 6-year conflict between the left-wing guerrilla groups, right-wing paramilitary groups, Colombian drug cartels, and the government has displaced millions and killed thousands of people. The emerald trade is at the center of the funding this ongoing civil conflict in Colombia. Emeralds have helped found many of the armed non-state actors involved in Colombia internal conflict through means of emerald smuggling and the selling of these precious stones on the international black market. So that has a lot to do with the stuff there. The dangers of Colombian emerald trade. Because of their value in the international market, Colombian emeralds create a large illicit trade. The emerald smugglers, called, I don't know what that is, Guaqueros, Guaqueros,
Have no clue.
poach on the mines, particularly along the Itico River and Muzo Valley. During the day, they scour the riverbeds and scavenge the mining fields for overlooking emeralds in the private mines. By night, these smugglers try to rob safe houses that store the rough emeralds before they are able to transport to safer areas. Guaqueros often compete with other guaqueros for the same loot, which they return a large profit on the black market. This illegal mining activity is monitored by the national police, but arrests are infrequent and jail sentences are usually short. So that's a lot of information just on
price. Look at the price of them things. Holy cow! I mean,
Hey, doesn't what's his name? Doc in North Carolina. Didn't he used to find emeralds when he was doing his High Baker videos?
it might have, but not
there's
these.
different types of emeralds.
Yeah, definitely not these. Look at the price of them things. That one's $1 million.
I mean, these are different emeralds. These are
Colombian emeralds. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, he found
I
some
didn't
things.
realize there was so many different types of emeralds, so I typed in emerald.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And I got all kinds.
Yeah, because Doc did, I think, find emeralds up there in Georgia.
I was going to say, because I remember him doing something, and he said, always look for in your tailings for emeralds, and what was the other one?
Definitely, totally.
We're going to do another emerald here in a little bit, but this is a Columbia emerald.
Wow. These things are pretty fancy.
Yeah.
Pretty expensive.
Imagine finding a treasure chest with those babies in it.
Mercy.
You know, that'd have to be some king's treasure or something like that got sunk.
Yeah. Can't think they're that expensive.
It's pretty expensive.
Yeah, they're nice.
There's some big old chunks, though, ain't they?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Calcite with the emerald inside.
I like that one. That's really cool. They're sharp. They're nice looking stone.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I just don't think they're what they want for them.
I think these are the most expensive ones we've seen, right? So far.
Yeah. Says they're more expensive than diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Well, I think emeralds and rubies were kind of hand in hand, weren't they?
I don't know.
Okay.
Nice. Very cool, Rich.
So here's the next one.
Excellent. Oh, what are that?
So this is called a Baja emerald. It's pretty funky, doesn't it?
It is kind of grody looking.
Yeah, it's called a Baja.
Looks like more of a specimen piece than anything.
Right.
So the Baja emerald is one of the largest emeralds and contains the largest single crystal ever found. The stone weighing approximately 379 kilograms, approximately 189,600 carats, originated from Baja, Brazil. It's emerald crystals embedded in black schist. It's narrowly escaped flooding during Hurricane Katrina in 2005 during a period of storage in a warehouse in New Orleans. This was an ownership dispute after it was reported stolen in September 2008 from a secured vault in South El Monte in Los Angeles County, California. The emerald was located and the case and ownership have been settled. The stone has been valued at some 400 million, but the true value is unclear.
400 million?
400 million.
Gosh.
So it was originally mined in 2001 in the Burro mines of North Baja, Brazil, from which it takes its name. Baja is an archaic form of Portuguese Baja, meaning bay. After the bay first seen by European explorers in the 16th century. After being moved from Brazil to the United States, various attempts were made to sell it without success. There were conflicting claims of ownership. Eventually, the emerald was seized from a gem dealer in Las Vegas, taken into custody of the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. After a series of legal actions, Judge John A. Constroud of Los Angeles County Superior Court announced in September 2010 that he would hear the case. Anthony Thomas, among the claimants, claimed to have original ownership of the gem, including claimants who have paid more than $1.3 million for the emerald. Trial date was set January 21st, 2013, Los Angeles County Court. January 20th, 2014, Judge Constroud issued a ruling, rejected the claims of Anthony Thomas, leaving determination of the remaining claimants for a future trial. After trial, 2015, Los Angeles Court, Honorable Michael Johnson, the judge who succeeded Judge Constroud in the civil case, entered the final order on June 23rd, 2015, determining a ruling that FM Holding LLC was the bona fide purchaser of the Baja Emerald, and the title to Baja Emerald is now held solely and exclusively by FM Holdings LLC by the series of agency relationships. So,
Okay.
they have either previously dismissed Thomas in selling their claims, leaving FM Holdings LLC the winner.
Yeah, I seen a documentary about that emerald. That thing's crazy. It was huge. Uh-huh.
Protecting the stone in which is not even the owners of the stone could see, move, or sell it. Argued that the emerald was subject to forfeiture in Brazil, where prosecutors in upcoming criminal trial alleged that the two men knowingly received the stolen emerald and illegally smuggled it out of the country. After years of legal dispute in U.S. courts, on November 24th, 2024, federal judge Walton of District Court, Columbia, ruled that Baja Emerald should be returned to Brazil. Despite efforts by American gem dealers to delay the decision, they needed more time to negotiate a settlement with the Brazilian government. They determined that Brazil's right ownership of the smuggled gemstone overweighted any claims of American ownership. In his ruling, they stated the court has concluded that interveners' positions are insufficient to prohibit the return of the emerald to Brazil. The court must therefore enforce Brazilian forfeiture judgment of the Baja Emerald. I don't know what the hell that means. So
I don't know.
I guess he's saying it's got to stay in the United States.
Oh, okay. It's huge.
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, it's
There's, I guess the Baja Emerald.
it's huge.
6 years in court.
Right. I
Make
wish I
that bigger.
wish I could
Hang on,
remember
man.
the name.
I'll make it bigger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Heck of a specimen piece, though, isn't it?
Oh, it was amazing.
840 pounds.
Yeah, it's
Almost.
huge. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're not carrying it. They brought it in like a
Look at
wagon.
his foot.
That's what I'm saying. The thing was gigantic.
I didn't notice that until you just said, "Look at his foot." I was like, "That is his foot."
It fit like in the back of a pickup truck. I'm telling you, it's
Yeah.
huge.
And they're Jimmy.
Yeah, it's like, come on. Man, I wish I remember the name of that documentary. You guys could watch it. It was interesting.
That's just
All
crazy.
about that emerald.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is.
Nuts. Christmas. Thing's big.
Huge. Gigantic. Yeah, there it is.
I'd say it's as round as a dinner table.
$400 million. Yeah.
Jeez, 840 pounds.
That's insane. Yeah. Very cool, though.
180,000 carats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
As I said, those things look like freaking 2 liters.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that movie Superman when he's up there trying to get the kryptonite.
Yeah.
All those crystals and stuff.
Right.
I mean, what
Yeah,
do you do with
it would look
something
like
that?
that.
What do you do with that thing? It just belongs in a museum, I guess. Yeah.
Well, I'd sell it for 400 million, and then I'd do whatever I wanted.
I mean, what do you do with it?
Oh.
Gigantic.
Wow.
Cool.
Okay.
Very cool, Rich. Interesting. I try to find that documentary and let you guys know.
All right. Try to get out of this thing here now.
Start Xing out. Again.
For your security.
There you go, Rich. There you go. All right. Well, thank you, Rich. That was very interesting. All right, who's going now? Scott or Rob?
Let's see. What do you got?
I got you.
2 like little stories or big stories?
Big stories.
Big stories.
Yeah.
Let me put through these real quick.
All right, let's Scott go and then you, Rob. You can.
All right, we're still on the old gold facts. We still have plenty of them left. So I'm going to start with 21 because I think we left off at 20. It sounds familiar.
I think so.
I think so. But anyway, gold fact 21. It says there are more than 400 references to gold in the Bible, including specific instructions from God to cover furniture in the tabernacle with pure gold. Gold is also mentioned as one of the gifts of the Magi or Magi, M-A-G-I, Magi.
Yeah.
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 Which I don't. Like
Magi.
Is that what it is, Magi?
Magi.
Yeah.
Okay. 22 said the Greeks thought that gold was a dense combination of water and sunlight.
Sure it is.
Well, we know that's not true. It brings sunlight, brings a smile to my face, but I don't think it's sunshine.
Makes the sunshine.
Yeah. 23. Carat weight can be 10, 12, 14, 18, 22, or 24. The higher the number, the greater the purity to be called solid gold. Gold must have a minimum weight of 10 carats. Pure gold must have a carat weight of 24. Though there is still a small amount of copper in it, pure gold is so soft that it can be molded by hand.
Oh,
that's something.
it is.
24. In 560 BC, the Ladins introduced the first gold coin, which was actually a natural occurring amalgam. The gold and silver called electrum. It was the gold and silver called electrum. Herodotus criticizes the materialism of the Ladens, who also were the first to open payment retail shops. When the Ladens were captured by the Persians in 546 BC, the use of gold coins began to spread. That's a good one.
Interesting fact.
Yeah. 25 said before gold coins were used as money, various types of livestock, particularly cattle and plant products, were used as currency. Additionally, large government construction projects were completed to save labor by slave labor due to limited range of money uses. 26 says when honking geese alerted the Romans at the Gauls alerted the Romans that the Gauls were about to attack the temple where the Romans stored their treasure. The grateful Roman citizens built a shrine to Moneta, the goddess of warning. The link between rescued treasure and Moneta led many centuries later to the English words money and mint. Well, that's different. Moneta, I can see where money comes from, but I don't know about the mint part.
Huh.
Another old timer here. 27. Between AD 307 and 324, the worth of 1 pound of gold in Rome rose from 100,000 denarii to 300,000 denarii by the middle of the 4th century. A pound of gold was worth $2,120,000,000 of denarii.
How much is a
Uh,
Denali?
I do not know that one. Okay, so there's an early example of runaway inflation, which was partly responsible for the collapse of the Roman Empire. We got 28. It says the chemical symbol for gold is Au, from the Latin word arium, meaning shining dawn, and from Aura, the Roman goddess of the dawn. In 50 BC, Romans began issuing gold coins called Arius, and the smaller ones Solidus. I hope I said that right. 29 says the trial of PYX, a public test of the quality of gold, began in England in 1282 and continues to this day. The term PYX refers to the Greek boxwood chest in which coins are placed to be presented to a jury for testing. Coins are currently tested for diameter, chemical composition, and weight. And number 30 says during the 14th century, drinking molten gold and crushed emeralds were used as a treatment for the bubonic plague.
Yeah, I think we said that one before because me and you laughed at it. I was like, yeah, I guess it would cure about anything.
Yeah. But that's 30, so I'll start with 31 next week.
You don't want to continue?
No. I got another one here. I got some other stuff here.
Okay. All right.
Okay, right here. And then, oh shoot, I forgot. I got to share the screen. Let me share my screen.
Share your screen.
How do you get to share screen here? Okay.
Help Scott share screen.
There it is.
There it
Share screen. Pick this one. Share. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yeah, we see you. Oh, we see.
Okay. This is, like I said, there's probably about 50. I think there's 57 different kinds of gold that we're going to talk about here, but we've already been through several of them.
Yeah.
The last one we read 2 weeks ago was sponge gold. That's what that looks like. This is called electrum, which is just doesn't look like gold at all, but it says electrum is a naturally occurring alloy primarily composed of gold and silver with trace amounts of other materials such as copper and platinum. Electrum's color varies significantly based on the gold to silver ratio. It can range from a pale yellow to a bright yellow, and sometimes even near white appearance when silver content is high. I could see that. One cool thing about electrum is its history. People have been using it for thousands of years. In fact, it was one of the first metals used to make coins way back in the 7th century BC. Unlike many other alloys, electrum occurs naturally, which makes it unique among precious metals. It's tougher than pure gold, which makes it a great which makes it great for making things that need to last. The nature electrum forms it in interesting shapes and is often makes octahedral crystals,
Mhm.
which are like, is that what that says?
Yeah, octahedral.
Octahedral? Hedral?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, octahedral
there you go.
crystals, which are like two pyramids stuck together at the base. This natural occurrence makes electrums special among precious metals. I'd say, but it didn't. Like I said, it just didn't look. Still think it looks ugly.
It is ugly.
I know. Here we got gold and copper alloy. Now, that would you'd almost think that would be full. I mean, if you've seen it, you'd almost think that was fool's gold.
Yeah. Well, looks kind of cool though.
Yeah, it looks cool, but
No.
you'd almost think it was fool's gold. It says gold copper alloy typically it exhibits a reddish tint due to the copper content, which can vary depending on the proportion of the gold and copper in the alloy. These alloys can tarnish upon exposure to the air because of the oxidation of the copper, leading to the darkened appearance over time. When heated, they may blacken due to a similar oxidation process. In terms of malleability, these alloys are generally less malleable and harder than pure gold, particularly when the copper content exceeds 12%, making them more challenging to work with. Throughout history, people have used gold copper alloys to be making coins, different times and places of their own recipes for these alloys. Now look at that bad boy. Woo!
That's awesome.
That's beautiful.
Man, are you kidding me? That's just
That's
awesome.
right there.
Man, that's the stuff right there. I'm just telling you, that's just the stuff. Okay, gold crystals. Gold crystals are like nature's golden sculptures. They form beautiful geometric shapes that can take your breath away. Unlike smooth gold nuggets, these crystals have distinct edges and faces. The color of the gold crystals is something special. They shine with a bright, slightly orange yellow hue that is unmistakably gold. This color comes from how gold reflects light, making the crystals look almost like they're glowing. The amazing thing about gold crystals is how soft and bendable they are. A tiny bit of gold can be stretched into a sheet big enough to cover a large area. This property makes gold crystals fascinating to study and to work with. Finding natural gold crystals is pretty rare. Most we see don't form perfect crystal shapes. This rarity makes gold crystals highly valued by collectors and scientists who study how minerals form. I'm just saying
That's
that's
awesome.
a heck of a man. That'd be a heck of a necklace, you know
Yeah.
it? All right, what rough gold looks like. I did find rough gold might seem tricky, but with a few tips, you can spot one even if you're not a rock expert. And here's how to do it, which they don't show you anything. Now, that is what I would call a typical gold nugget.
Sure.
That's just, I mean, you can see like little pieces of quartz in it. You know, that's what I would call it. That's what I would call that. So, anyway, this is rough raw gold, whatever you want to call it. It says when you're out searching for a rough gold, the first thing to look for is how it shines. Real gold has a glossy or waxy luster. It should look bright and shiny even when shaded. If you find something that seems dull or lacks that shiny quality, it might not be gold. You can test this by holding the piece in the sunlight and then shading it with your hand. If it still glows, you might have found the real deal. So what they're talking about, folks, is if you put the shade over it and it goes to like just looks like a rock, it's probably pyrite. Because gold shines in the shade just like it does in the sun.
Yeah.
Access the density and weight. Huh. Okay. Says gold is heavy, much heavier than most other minerals. If you pick up a shiny rock that feels surprisingly light, it's likely not gold. A simple way to check this is to compare it with a rock of a similar size. If the shiny one feels heavier, that's a good sign. Gold density is about 19.3 grams per per cubic centimeter, which means it packs a lot of weight into a small volume. So we always say it's 19.3 heavier than water, but it's grams per cubic centimeter. Huh, I didn't know that. Observe the color. Now that's pyrite looking. If I could have to say it.
And it does look fine. Okay.
It looks pyrite to me. The color of raw gold is typically a brassy yellow, and it should look bright and vibrant, not faded or washed out. If you find something that looks golden but has a more muttered color, like brown or greenish hues, it's probably not real gold. Remember, real gold maintains its color even when wet or in the shade, while fake gold often loses its shine. This is feel and texture, which that almost looks like maybe like molten lava, maybe with gold that got caught in it when it cooled.
Maybe.
I mean, that's what it looks like anyway. Feel and texture. Says when you hold rough gold, notice its texture. Real gold is smooth, but can also have some bumps and tumbling in rivers and streams. If you find something that feels rough and crumbles easy under pressure, it's likely fool's gold, pyrite. You can also gently squeeze it. If it bends easy without breaking, it's a good indicator that you're holding real gold. By keeping these tips in mind while you're out searching for rough gold, you'll improve your chances of identifying genuine pieces of versus imitations. I'll start there. We'll start next time on. There's tips where to look.
Okay.
And then okay, we got still plenty to go. So we're gonna stop there. Tips where to look will be next week.
Week
for gold.
Week after next.
Or the week after. Because the Super Bowl party. We won't be on the third. So
Super Bowl.
All right. Get that off there. Stop sharing. Thank you very much. And presto.
And stop. Remove spotlight. Rob, where are you at now? You go from one scene to another.
He's outside.
I'm just right outside.
You gonna come in here and read that now?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, go on in, and we'll get you spotlighted. Yeah. Now he's coming back inside. Yeah, come on. Come on. Yeah.
All right, guys. Want to hear treasure stories?
Are you ready?
Yeah. Let's do this. Now, we talked about this, 2 weeks ago or something like that?
Which one?
There's treasure inside.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Gold coins, hidden boxes, secret clues, hunting for the crypto millionaire's hidden treasure. This was about 3 weeks ago when I came across this. And anyways, packing a warm jacket and hat to ward off the December chill, Christy Cowling hiked among thick pines and rocky outcroppings above 7,000 feet in California's Sierra Nevada, increasingly hopeful that she was nearing a hidden treasure. The Las Vegas area teacher, trying to beat the forecasted snow, had driven more than 400 miles to an area near Lake Tahoe where she believed cryptic clues had led her. She stuffed a backpack with water, beef jerky, a pocket knife before setting out on the forested trails. Cowling passed several other hikers wondering if they were after the same thing, a treasure worth more than $2 million hidden by a California crypto millionaire, John Collins Black, and 5 puzzle boxes in 5 secret locations across the country. Gold bars from a shipwreck, 120-carat sapphire, a Bitcoin, historic artifacts, a rare pendant by Picasso. Collins says, "We're pretty confident right now. Since November, legions of amateur treasure hunters like Collins have been racing to decipher clues in Collins Black's recently released book, There's Treasure Inside, whose pages include puzzles and maps that contain clues to finding the hidden fortune. The public hunt, which kicked off in November, has swelled online discussion groups and sent aspiring millionaires searching from Vermont to California. It marks one of the most valuable armchair hunts that have proliferated since the Forrest Fenn, a New Mexico art dealer, hid $1 million treasure in 2010 and left clues in a poem. Fenn's hunt drew thousands of searchers and at times led to obsessive quests, arrests, and several deaths. Since Fenn's treasure was found in 2020, a subculture amateur treasure hunters driven by adventure, community, and a shot at riches have a growing number of certain smaller hunts, pouring over that typically accompany them, and going boots on the ground to explore possible sites hiding a cache of values.
Somebody kicked me off the show.
Where's Swiftwater? Did he get kicked off?
It's what it says. I can't.
He's
It
there.
says I'm unable to rejoin. I got kicked
Oh,
out
now
by the
you got
host.
kicked. Now you're gone. Yeah. It was just there.
Okay. It's really crazy how it's blown up and it's starting to become more mainstream, said Mike Cowling, a Nevada IT worker who met Christie during Fenn's hunt. Now married, they run a popular YouTube channel to discuss.
Uh-oh. Now Rob got kicked off.
Yeah, I was gonna say his internet was red.
It was pretty choppy, yeah.
Poof.
Wait a minute.
Somebody kicked me off?
No, you kicked yourself
George.
off. Your internet was really choppy, and then all of a sudden you went boop and you were gone. Are you back, Rob? Rob?
All right, you guys still there?
Yeah, we're here. Are you
All
there?
right, let me go ahead and do this again.
Yeah, you got real choppy, and then you bloop, you were gone.
Yeah, I'll just turn mine off. I can't get in.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to where it's really crazy how it's blown up and it's starting to become more mainstream, said Mike Cowling, a Nevada IT worker who met Christie, who's also on the hunt during.
Yeah, every time he gets to that spot, he gets kicked. Yeah.
Don't read that spot again.
Every time you get to that spot, you get kicked.
I don't know what's going on.
Is Scott
Yeah, I
trying
got.
to, is Scott trying to
I can't.
connect?
I can't get back in.
Scott, restart your computer.
It keeps telling me I was kicked out by the host. I can't get back in.
I did no such thing.
Okay,
That's the internet was bad. It might automatically kick you if it's so bad. I don't know.
Yeah, your internet. got
well, I swapped internets and see if that would have worked.
you
But-
sound better.
All right. Well, we're going to start off at the birth of a crypto millionaire's treasure hunt.
There you go.
Yeah, skip that last part.
Skip the last part.
Before creating his own treasure hunt, Collins Black was a searcher. It began around 2015 when he told USA Today in an interview, after earning a windfall from crypto investments and other business ventures, he was looking for what to do next in his life. Initially interested in pursuing treasure from underwater shipwrecks, but daunted by the required costs and technical expertise, he stumbled on a hunt that been created. All right, let me scroll down here a little bit. Yeah. Keep going. Hiding a treasure, how hard do you make it? From Dungeons and Dragons fans who grew up the son of a minister in North Carolina. Okay, sorry about that. Collins Black, who played Dungeons and Dragons and grew up with the son of a minister in North Carolina. He wanted his treasure to look like a hoard that the dragon might be guarding. But he talked to collect, as he talked to collection experts and looked at major auction house offerings, he decided to widen his appeal with different items, and he spent more than a year acquiring them, often at auctions. That included gold bars salvaged from a shipwreck and an emerald from Sri Lanka, a Bitcoin which recently topped $100,000, a jelly glass owned by George Washington, a gold pennant designed by Pablo Picasso, and a diamond brooch once owned by Jacqueline Kennedy, Onassis, JFK's wife. There's even a Michael Jordan rookie card and a rare Pokemon card. Together, he says those treasures are worth millions, with some objects likely to rise in value over time, such as the gold bar.
Sure.
He hired a blacksmith to create puzzle boxes. Directions come with the box, so they don't need to be forced open. He wrote in the book, they each have a different name, such as Pokemon box and the Appalachian footpath box. Horst Fin box is so named in part because it holds Finn's olive jar that Collins Black purchased from an earlier Fin hunt. One of 5 contains a larger share of the treasure, so 5 boxes. So one of them contains the biggest treasure of all. The clues that people need to find them, including puzzles, maps, a poem, and stories, are all in the book, he said, perhaps referring to the joy that Collins Black says he hopes the hunt brings. There's a short poem written on the back of the flap cover of the copy of the book provided by USA Today that reads, "Be solid, have grit, sparkle even as you pine. Here lies a joy divine." Whoops. Uh-oh. What happened to it?
What?
my story disappeared.
Uh-oh. We're still looking at your picture of the treasure book.
Yes. All right. In deciding where and how to hide them, Collins Black spent a lot of time studying maps and going on footpaths to hide the boxes. The chase had to be difficult, he said, but not too difficult. If the treasure hunt goes 5 to 10 years, I don't have a problem with that. But he doesn't want the treasure hunt to last 50 years.
Right.
Since its release in November, Christy and Mike Cowling, who also managed one of the number of Discord channels on the treasure hunting, said it quickly gained traction, both veteran hunters and new enthusiasts. Can hunters avoid obsession and danger? Sam Focal, a Chicago area retiree, said he saw the dark side of treasure hunts during more than a dozen trips to various locations in hunting for Sven's treasure. I've seen people put their lives at risk. I know one guy personally who had lost half his toe because he went out in the winter unprepared. He said, I know another guy who spent most of his life savings.
Wow.
Right. So none of the treasure boxes are hidden on private property, buried underground, or in dangerous places to reach like a cliff. Collins Black said, they don't require crossing a raging river. No special equipment is needed. Each is hidden within a 3-mile area of a public road. He devoted a prolong to safety as people search. So I'm going to end it there because this next one's going to be a little bit longer. All right. Since we were talking about those gold bars that were on a shipwreck, treasure's been found. A Spanish shipwreck with 22 tons of gold uncovered near Portugal. Nice. A ground-breaking discovery has been made off the coast of Portugal where a Spanish shipwreck loaded with 22,000. I don't know who writes these articles. The wreck identified as, I'm sorry if I butcher it, Nosa San Joro del Rosario, a famed Spanish galleon, was captivated the world with its historic significance and immense wealth. This treasure is not just about gold. It's a window into the past, revealing stories of exploration, colonial riches, and maritime prowess. Marine archaeologist Alexander Monteiro, a renowned expert in Portuguese and Spanish maritime history, led a team that discovered the Nossa Senhora del Rosario. Monteiro, known for his groundbreaking work on submerged heritage sites, has called this one of the most significant underwater finds of the century. Using advanced sonar imagery and remote ROVs, his team pinpointed the wreck located nearly 1,000 feet below the ocean surface. The ship was remarkably well preserved, its cargo of gold, ingots, coins, and jewelry glittering beneath centuries of sand and sediment. Monteiro explained that the ship was part of Spain's vast fleet that transported wealth from the New World to Europe. The Nossa Senhora del Rosario was a floating vault carrying the fortunes of an empire, he said. Now let me pull up another picture. There we go.
Wow, he is in good shape.
The shipwreck's contents are extraordinary, with experts estimating gold alone to be worth billions in today's currency. The cargo includes gold coins minted in colonial Spanish territories like Peru and Mexico, jewelry and religious artifacts likely intended for nobility and the Catholic Church, gold ingots stamped with the marks of the 17th century Spanish mints. Beyond its monetary value, the treasures often offers priceless historical insights. The gold coins and ingots reflect Spanish Empire's vast trade network, while the ship itself is a testament to dangers faced by sailors navigating treacherous water laden with immense wealth. Let me pull up another picture here. That's the fella that led the exploration. Historic records suggest that the ship was en route to Spain when disaster struck, likely caught in a powerful storm near Portuguese's coast in the early 1600s. The galleon sank, taking its crew and cargo to the watery grave. The ship was part of Spain's fabled treasure fleet that sailed between the Americas and Europe. These fleets were vital to Spain's economy, but were also frequent targets of pirates, privateers, and natural disasters. Legal tug of war over the treasure. As with many insignificant underwater finds, the discovery of this ship has sparked legal debates. Under international law, ownership of the treasure could be contested by Spain, Portugal, and the archaeological team itself. Portugal has asserted that the wreck lies within its territorial waters, giving it jurisdiction over the find. However, Spain may argue that the ship and its cargo remain the property of the Spanish state as part of its historic fleet. The archaeologist has emphasized the importance of resolving the issue diplomatically, ensuring that the historical value of the find takes precedence over financial gain. Preserving history, not just the gold. The team were committed to ensuring that the wreck's artifacts were carefully documented and preserved. Efforts are already underway to study and conserve the treasures with the hope of eventually displaying them in museums. These items are not just treasures, they're time capsules. Each coin, each piece of jewelry tells a story of trade, empire, and the people who lived during this incredible period of history. This discovery also highlights the growing importance of underwater archaeology in preserving cultural heritage. Advanced technology, combined with the expertise of archaeologists like Monteiro, is uncovering secrets long thought lost to the depths of the sea. A testament to the mystery of the oceans. This will be the last part. The story of the Nossa Senhora del Rosario is a reminder of the countless treasures that remain hidden beneath the waves. Each discovery brings us closer to understanding the lives, ambitions, and struggles of those who came before us. For Alexandria Monteiro and his team, this shipwreck is more than just a trove of gold. It's a bridge to the past, revealing the triumphs and tragedies of a bygone era. As the legal and preservation efforts unfold, one thing is certain: the Nasa, I'm sorry if I keep butchering it, Nosa Sonora de Rosario will continue to capture imaginations around the world. Whether you're drawn to the glittering treasures or the compelling history it represents, this is a testament to the enduring allure of the sea and its many untold secrets. Let's see, I think I might have one more picture. There we go.
Okay.
And I think that one too.
Yeah. That looks cool. Eerie, but cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I don't know. I don't know how they find them things, but say that guy could probably find that treasure inside. You know, you could find a shipwreck.
Well, I'm sure they did a lot of research by going through different libraries. You know, Spain has a big historical library of everything that's been documented.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's funny. You know, Spain wants to claim it, but yet they're not looking for it. They just wait for somebody else to find it and then they claim it. Right?
Yeah.
But it seems like.
That's why you don't tell nobody.
I know. Yeah, that would have been a big one to keep a secret. It's a ship. So no, nobody still got the treasure inside book, huh? Boy,
Just Keith.
just Keith, the only one that has that book. Boy, we got to get that book. Yeah. So did that lady didn't find the treasure then? She's just looking
No,
for it.
she was looking for it.
Okay.
And every time we talked about it, it seems like I get kicked off.
Yeah. It's like a mojo.
I got kicked off. It wouldn't let me go back in at all.
Just saying.
I even restarted the computer.
Huh. That's
Still,
weird. Maybe the link expired.
no,
Yeah.
it just says I can't get back in because I was kicked out by the host.
But you wasn't. You really wasn't. You was not. Definitely not. No, your other one, that first, remember when you had two on
Yeah,
and you said get rid of that one? I kicked that one off, and that was the only time. So maybe that's why
yeah, must have
it's
been.
recognizing that because that was the one you originally joined it under.
Yeah.
Joined the link under. So that's gotta be it. Yeah. Yes.
No worries.
No worries. No worries. You're still there. We know you're there.
Tim, when you remove those, I know on my account, when I do that, I have to be very careful
Uh-huh.
because it automatically has a box that pops
Yes.
up and it says report.
Yes, I unchecked that. Yes. Yeah, I noticed that too. I was like, whoa. I almost clicked the yes before I unchecked that box. Uh, I don't know why it's got that. It
Yeah,
should,
I need to go into my settings and see if I can turn that off.
yeah, see if you could turn that off and let me know because it should be unchecked and then you check it if you want to report them. They automatically got you as reporting them. You know, stupid, stupid Zoom. Always something, right, boys? Well, man,
Yep.
a lot of interesting stories tonight. A lot of knowledge there. Yeah. What's he
Yeah,
say?
gold copper alloy reminded me like oil in the water.
What do you mean? Oh, the look of it, that color?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does have that oil and water look. Yep, you're right, Rob. That's exactly what it looks like. When yeah, it does. Ah, interesting. Wait, racist Tim, I got one. How about GPS story history time with the creator? Well, if I get that book, we'll have story time. If I get the treasures inside, we will have story time. We will all contribute to finding the treasure. And we'll split it equally amongst these people that are here regularly. That's it. Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Wouldn't you guys?
Yeah,
Share of 1 million or more. Just saying. We need the book.
it'd be nice.
I definitely like it.
Right, Dan?
Yeah.
Oh, he means like GPS stories. Oh, goodness gracious. 15 years of GPS stories. I, yeah, but you're talking about stories. Ah, I don't know. I have to think about that, Ray. That's the subject all its own. Yeah, yeah, interesting. So I know I watched Oak Island. I know none of you guys did. Jaren, you still got to start doing an Oak Island watch party.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know.
Just
Once they
saying.
find something, we will maybe.
Oh no, you got to. Well, they did find something interesting in the swamp. Okay? But you
Water.
got well, yeah, they found water, and they found something that looks like a could be a vault hidden in the swamp. It's square and made with bricks and slate, and it could be a vault. It's not a well. Could be a vault. Could have been where that one guy hid his treasure after he found it. Yeah.
You know, they're still looking for several boxes from The Secret. Remember that?
I never really watched that one.
Well,
Yeah.
no, it wasn't a TV show. It's from the book.
Wait, the secret. Tell me.
Yes,
I don't.
where the author of the book hid different gems all throughout the United States.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, they've found like what, three of them or something.
three, and there's still like 4 or 5 still
Yeah.
missing.
Yeah. Yeah. I always forget about that one. Yeah. That's one I always forget about. The secret. I think this treasure inside one is just a little more, I don't know, up our alley, so to speak. Yeah. Just
Well, Jaren's been showing this one TV show on Fridays at the Gold Rush. The guy from Machete.
oh yeah, Danny Trejo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Danny Trejo. And some of them stories are pretty interesting. And
Yeah.
it's mainly treasure.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Ah.
I think it's called Mysteries Unearthed.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I have not watched it yet, but it's
I
about
just call it the Danny Trejo show, but I think
Danny
it's
Trejo
I
show.
think it is Mysteries Unearthed.
That's
We watched the Dan Aykroyd one too, but it's not really treasure related. It's more of
more, yeah, like uh I don't even know how to categorize.
strange things, basically
Strange.
strange medical practices, strange ways to
Strange.
die, just strange stuff.
Yeah, just strange and unusual.
Oddities.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, you need to start having an Oak Island watch party because this is it. It's coming. They're getting ready to put 4 caissons in. So big time. It's coming. Treasure's coming.
That's right.
Right, Danny?
That's absolutely right.
See?
Well, the reason we can't is because on Tuesdays we have Flash in Your Pan.
That's right. Ed
And
show.
this coming up Tuesday, he's gonna have Minor Ma Gold.
Minor Ma?
Yes, Minor Ma, M-A Ma, like mom.
Like Ma. Yeah. Like mom. Yeah. Okay. Minor Ma. Minor Ma. Interesting. Very cool. Well, be sure to check that out then. So that's can't have Oak Island watch party. Okay, that makes sense. Now I know why. That's a good reason, Jared, for sure. But when they start doing the reruns of Oak Island and it's on a different night, maybe you could do it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I have so much going on all the time. I moderate for like 60 channels. Like
You are
Dennis is going live all the time.
Mr. Moderator. I'm just saying, Jared. I don't know how you get anything done, you know, but we sure appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
That is for sure. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Razor said reruns of Best of GPS. Oh, wow. I don't even know how to do that. Ray, that's technological stuff.
It's easy enough to do.
Is it?
Yeah, just start the Zoom, share screen, choose a
Oh,
yes video, and you're done.
oh, something like that. Oh, well, I could do that. That would be quite simple. Oh, okay. Huh. Maybe
Easy.
peasy. Yeah, maybe I'll have to try that. Yeah. Like on a night we're off, like Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah. I'll scroll back to the old archives and get one of the old shows and play it. Yeah. All right. So that's all there is to it, huh, Jared?
Yep, easy
Ah,
peasy.
okay. Done. I'll do it.
Even, if you don't have to have the YouTubes, you could even just play the sound from the speakers and whatever that's still there.
Uh-huh. Right. Yeah, I'll have to try it and see how it works out. Okay. I will give it a shot. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed on the main page, I got rid of the Spreaker thing and just put the YouTube thing so people can just click that and it'll bring them here to the show. Okay. Easy peasy. Should be. Yeah, I might do that, Ray. I might do a test run next week. Give it a try. I'll try to look during the week to try to find a good one. And then next week, maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah, I like it. Cool. Good idea. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I guess on that note, we'll just go ahead and wrap it up. And we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight and hanging out with us. Rob, good job.
Good night,
Scott,
gold diggers.
Mitch, Joe, thank you guys. Good stories. Yeah, appreciate it. And Dennis, we're glad you made it, brother.
Yeah, I try to get here as quick as I can.
I know. It's okay. At least you made it. All right. So until next week,
Good night, everyone.
we're out of here.
Good
Have a
night,
great
gold
week.
diggers.
See ya.
Later.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.
Good night, gold diggers.